following has been developed by state and provincial agencies in association with the Agency for Instructional Television. Together, serving education.
Say, I really like those lurid yellow shoes. They go well with our lurid yellow shirts.
What?
Those lurid yellow shoes, I really like them.
Lurid shoes?
I don't think you understand.
I don't so far.
See, I'm building my vocabulary. Every day I try to use a new word. Lurid means pale. Your shoes are pale yellow.
It also means ghastly or horrible. That's the most common way it's used.
Oh, that's why the expression on your face became so lurid.
What?
Third definition, harshly vivid, marked by violent passion.
The more words you understand and are able to use, the better you'll be able to express yourself in any given situation. But as we just saw, one word can have several meanings. I'm sure this kid would agree. And this one too. Now, we pick words without thinking about them most of the time, and most of the time that's fine. But when you're saying something important or writing something important, you'll want to give a little more thought to word choice. And good communication, say between you and me, depends on both of us having a similar understanding of the words being used. Now, here's Rita. Rita, what are you doing?
What am I doing in general or in particular?
In general.
Well, I'm running for student body president. I've got a really great campaign issue. There's a big story about it in today's school paper.
And what are you doing in particular?
Well, I'm on my way to Mr. Harrison's office. He's the principal. He sent word he wanted to see me after school.
Mind if we tag along?
Do I have a choice?
No, not really.
Okay.
Student Body Fund bankrupt, says candidate.
Isn't it great? That's the big issue in the campaign, I feel. We should have a lot more money in the fund than we have.
But the point is, the Student Body Fund is not bankrupt. There is money in the account.
Well, I didn't mean bankrupt. I just meant we need more money. The fund is low. It's on the edge. If one unexpected bill comes, whack-a...
Low and bankrupt are two different things. The dictionary's definition of bankrupt is not being able to meet one's obligations, not being able to pay one's bills. At this time, there is enough money in the account to pay all bills.
But you know what I meant. We should have 2 or 3 times more money in the fund.
Why don't you just say that?
Gee, this is a campaign. We should have 2 or 3 times as much. It just doesn't make a good headline. Hey, what about Fondo de Corporación de Estudiantes en Bancarrota?
What does that mean?
It's Spanish.
I know it's Spanish, but what does it mean?
Student Body Fund bankrupt. Guy, what's a politician to do? I need a word that says it all.
You need a word that says it correctly.
Mr. Harrison was right, of course. Rita was incorrect in her choice of words. Now, in searching for a new word, she'll have to come up with one that's correct technically and at the same time has the emotional impact that she's looking for. In other words, she must consider the denotation and the connotation of the word. Now, let me explain that. The denotation is the definition that's in the dictionary. Denotation starts with a D, as dictionary and definition do. That'll help us keep it separated from connotation. The connotation of a word is harder to explain. That is the image that the word creates when you hear it. Now, here's an example. The word mush. Mush. The denotation of mush is fairly simple. It's a meal mixed with water, sort of like oatmeal. But you and I know there's more to mush than that. That word, mush, creates an image of something thick and gooey, sticky. That's the connotation, the image created by the word. So when you're looking for just that right word, you have to consider both the denotation, the definition, and the connotation, the image the word creates. Take that word, mush.
Mush. Everything I think of sounds like mush.
Well, if you love Sally, just tell her that.
I can't say that.
Why not?
Because love means a whole lot of stuff. Heavy-duty stuff.
Well, just tell her you like her then.
She already knows I like her. I like you. I like popcorn. I like a whole lot of stuff. Like's not the right word. It's like times 10, times 20 maybe.
Okay. Would you say that your feeling towards Sally Ann is persistent, inescapable, a total preoccupation?
Yeah, that's it.
You're obsessed.
What?
Well, that's the way the dictionary defines being obsessed. Tell her you're obsessed.
No. Vampires are obsessed. Dracula's obsessed.
Brother.
Where are you going now?
To get another book.
I wonder how people handled these things before they had books.
I'm going to get the thesaurus.
Thesaurus? You mean like bones in the museum?
No, you're thinking more of a brontosaurus. I'm going to look up love in the thesaurus.
I told you, love's not the right word.
I know, but it's something like love. And this thesaurus will give us words that are similar to, about the same, and just the opposite of. Let's see. Okay, here's some synonyms.
What?
You know, words that are the same or almost the same.
Oh, of course. Yeah, cinnamon, yeah, sure.
Okay, how about affection?
Too snooty.
Sweetheart.
Give me a break.
Fondness.
Hey, that's not bad.
Great.
Fond. That's good. A little more than like, a little less than love. Fond.
Hello, Sally. Jeff wants to talk to you. Hold on a minute.
Just a minute. Wasn't Bambi a fond?
Bambi was a fawn.
Hi, Sally. I was just wondering if you'd like to go to the movies or something. Well, no, not everybody, just us. Why? Well, I don't know if you've noticed this, but I'm rather fond of you.
Yeah, I guess it sounds all right. I've got to talk to my mom, though. I'll call you back. Bye. Gee, said it was fond of me. Kind of like the sound of that. Wait a minute. Let's figure out what you can say back to him. Okay. Let's go for something a little more than like, but a little less than, well, you know.
There are times when just the right word is worth its weight in gold. Jeff was right in rejecting obsessed as a description of his feelings, although he did seem somewhat obsessed with Sally Ann. But the word didn't have the right connotation. It didn't have the right feeling. Sometimes one well-chosen word can take the place of a whole paragraph.
Taking or take in? I'm taking my time. Okay.
This is especially important to people who write poems or songs.
Three, four.
This is Kamaya Kepke. She's a lyricist, a person who writes the lyrics, the words, for songs.
What do you think? There's some more groove now. It's 7:30, getting ready early. Gonna see it tonight. I'm taking my time. I'm taking my time. Why can't you find? I'm taking my time. It's time to draw the line.
Right.
No. Hey, I'm taking my time. It's time to draw the line. She's mad at this guy.
Well, when you're choosing a word for a song, you have to think about the theme of the song. Like if you're going to make it sad or you're going to make it happy.
Taking my time.
And then you think of words that are going to rhyme with it. And sometimes certain words don't work. They don't work in the music. You know, the music's a happy song, the chords are going really good, and then you put in a word that doesn't fit with the phrase. So you have to go back and think about the meter and about exactly how long you want, how long the phrase is going to be so that you make sure the syllables fit in a certain word. It's difficult. God, I can't find it. I'm taking my time. Tonight it's going to be just right. I got that part. All we got to do is find that one line. So let's take it from the beginning, then I'll skip that out and maybe something will come to us.
Okay.
It's 7:30, getting ready early. Gonna see it tonight. I'm taking my time. Tonight it's gonna be just right. Okay, we got that part, but we just gotta find the word. Looking great, looking
good.
What rhymes with time?
Fine.
Why didn't you say so then? Looking so fine. Let's try that one then.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's 7:30, getting ready early. Gonna see you tonight. I'm taking my time, looking so fine.
All right.
Okay, looking so fine. Tonight it's gonna be just right. Okay, let's try it all together. 2, 3, 'cause you've done it before, kept me waiting all night, staring at my front. Well, I don't know of any bad melodies that have been wrecked by words, but I know that a lot of good melodies have been wrecked by words if you don't find the right words for them.
As we heard, people writing lyrics not only have to consider the things we've been talking about, but they also have to come up with words that rhyme and fit the meter or the beat of the music as well, so you can understand why they spend so much time on word choice. Now, we still have a few loose ends here. Rita has to find another word to sum up her concerns over the state of the Student Body Fund. And the last time we saw Rita, she was over at Sally's house.
Now that your social life is taken care of, maybe we can figure out a word to replace bankrupt.
I thought that was a good one.
It's a dictionary definition, that's the problem. The fund isn't actually bankrupt.
Well, what about precarious?
What?
Precarious. Last week, my mom told me to do some things around the house. I did some of them, but not all. And my mom got real mad and threatened to grab me in my room for a week. My dad said I was in a very precarious position. I looked up in the dictionary and it meant teetering on the edge.
The student body fund is teetering, but precarious would look funny in print. Half the kids wouldn't know what it meant.
Yeah, it would take too much room on the headlines anyway. Too bad, teetering sums it up.
Hey, what about teetering? Student body fund teetering. The connotation is that if something isn't done, it will go right over the edge.
Student body fund teetering, says candidate. I like the sound of that. Teetering. Somebody better do something fast.
It's perfect.
Perfect's not the right word. I say it's more of extremely adequate.
How about exceptionally neato?
Well, I don't know about exceptionally neato, but teetering's a pretty good word. Let's see here now. Yes, indeed. The definition in the dictionary, the denotation, says teetering means unsteady, about to tumble. And the connotation, the image that the word creates, is of something that's about to fall or collapse if something isn't done quickly. Thoughtful word choice allows you to express yourself in just the right way. There are roughly 600,000 words in the English language, and they're all available to you, free of charge. Why not take a little time to find just the right one?
This series is produced by the Tom Eberhart Company through the facilities of KRMA and KOCE-TV under the supervision of the Agency for Instructional Television.